Hello everyone, my name is Wulan Prasasti. I'm a teacher from SMP Negeri 9 Surakarta. I teach English in the school. Currently, we are facing a difficult situation where we have to conduct teaching and learning activity in the middle of pandemic. We can't meet the students directly. We change face-to-face learning into online. We have to quickly adapt to new teaching and learning habits. However, despite of any difficulties, we, teachers, have to do our best for our students so that learning goals can be achieved.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning sahabat GSLN. Salam literasi, ayo membaca. The more you read, the richer you are. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Wulan Prasasti. I'm a teacher from SMPN 9 Surakarta and I teach English lesson in this school. Well, today I will invite you to learn about topic which can help you to improve your literacy competence. So today I have brought some pictures that I want to show you. Let me take my first picture. What picture is it? Okay, in Bahasa Indonesia we call it lift, or in literal meaning it's called pengangkat, mesin pengangkat. In English, there are two words to describe this thing. Jadi ada dua vocabulary bahasa Inggris untuk menjelaskan benda ini. The first is lift. Lift. The second one is elevator. Elevator. So, what's the difference? British people or people live in United Kingdom usually call this thing lift. But American people or people who live in America usually call it elevator, right? So lift and elevator. As you have known that England and America use English as their language, but they have different vocabularies for some things which has the same meaning. Okay, so that's what we want to learn today, about the difference between British English and American English. I believe and we believe that by enriching our vocabulary we can improve our literacy competence, and by having a high literacy competence we can broaden our point of view, our perspective about many things. Okay, so what are the vocabularies that we're gonna learn? Let's get started to the list. The first picture, or the first thing, in English we call it bath. Bath. In America, American people call it bathtub. Bathtub. So bath and bathtub. Okay? The second picture, in Bahasa Indonesia we call it tempat sampah. In English they call dustbin. Dustbin. In America, they call it trash can. Trash can. So dustbin and trash can. The third picture, I believe that you have ever visited this place. Bioskop. Bioskop. In UK, they call it the cinema. The cinema. And in America, they call it the movies. The movies. So, I come to the cinema to watch a film. I come to the movies to watch film. Saya pergi ke bioskop untuk menonton film. The next picture, dalam bahasa Indonesia kita menyebutnya kebun atau taman. Okay, the place where you can plant flowers, trees, or any kinds of plants. In United Kingdom, they call it garden. Garden. Meanwhile, in America, they call it yard. Yard. If it's located in front of the house, it's called front yard. Front yard. If it's located in the back of the house, it's called backyard. Jadi kalau di depan rumah, kebunnya disebut dengan front yard. Kalau kebunnya ada di belakang rumah, namanya backyard. But English people atau orang yang tinggal di UK biasanya menyebut dengan garden. The next picture, where do you can find this place? Dalam bahasa Indonesia kita mengenal receptionist. In UK, they call it reception. Reception. Meanwhile, in America, they call it front desk. Front desk. The people who work in the reception called receptionists. Meanwhile, the people who work in front desk, they are called front officer. Front officer. The next picture is the thing that I bet every house has this thing in their house. In bahasa Indonesia, they call it lemari. In UK, they call it wardrobe. Wardrobe. Meanwhile, in America, they call it closet. Closet. Wardrobe, closet. So don't misunderstand. Kalau kalian mendengar orang berkata closet, it doesn't mean toilet, right? Closet means lemari. Okay? The next picture is the people who visit the beach. They have holiday. In UK, they call it holiday, liburan. In America, they call it vacation. Holiday, vacation. Okay? The next picture is the picture of a man. Let's pretend he is a headmaster, ya. Kita anggap dia adalah kepala sekolah. In UK, they call it headmaster, and in America, they call it principal. Okay? When you find the room with the sign headmaster rooms or principal's room, don't be confused because they have the same meaning. Headmaster, principal. The next is matematika. In United Kingdom, they call it maths. Maths, using S, okay? And in America, they call it math. Math, without S, okay? The next thing is the thing that I bet all of you have in your pencil case. It's called penghapus in bahasa Indonesia. In the United Kingdom, they call it rubber. Rubber, karet, karet penghapus. Meanwhile, American people call it eraser. Eraser, okay? The last thing is the paper you stick in your room. Jadwal, bisa jadwal pelajaran, bisa jadwal kegiatan. It's called in the UK timetable. Timetable. Meanwhile, in America, they call it schedule. Schedule. Okay? Well, there is no right or wrong in using these words. You can use both of them because it all depends on preference and habit. Okay, right now, I want to challenge you to find out the vocabularies in British English and American English of this word. The first picture is the picture of sepak bola. Okay, you find the British English and American English of sepak bola. Okay, the second one is kentang goreng. What is the British English and American English of kentang goreng? The third one is musim gugur. Kalau di Indonesia tidak ada musim gugur ya. If it's abroad, there is a musim gugur. What is the British English and American English of musim gugur? Next is celana. What is the British English and American English of celana? The next is petugas kebersihan. What is the British English and American English? The last thing that I want you to translate to British English and American English is kamar kecil. Okay? So you have to find the British English and American English of those words and then record yourself pronouncing those words, or if you have no cell phone, you can write down and then you send it to school or send it to Google Classroom. The fastest and the most correct response will get a prize of internet data. Good luck! Okay, I think that's the end of our discussion. I hope this topic can enrich your vocabulary mastery and enhance you and motivate you to read even more. Thank you. Salam literasi, ayo membaca. Goodbye sahabat FGSLN. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, my name is Dandra Sendria Fiawan. I want to answer this English quiz about British and American vocabulary. Sepak bola, football and soccer. Kentang goreng, chips and french fries. Musim gugur, autumn and fall. Celana, trousers and pants. Penjaga kebersihan, caretaker and janitor. Kamar mandi, toilet and restroom. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Salam literasi, ayo membaca. The more you read, the richer you are. Goodbye sahabat FGSLN. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.